Hello everybody, Corey here. We will be going over the ULTY trades and holdings in this video for April 30th, 2024. Just a reminder, I'm not a qualified licensed investment or financial advisor. All I'm doing is gathering data and presenting it to you so you can use that information to help you with your decisions. Just a reminder that YieldMax is extremely risky. Here below on the website, you can go to their website and see all of the risk and the definitions fully defined there. So we'll go over here to the holdings, and I will say there was only one trade, so let's just look at that real quick. So if you remember yesterday, I said there was an issue at Enphase because they had only, did 29 shares, but it didn't make sense because we had 292, right? 292, so that should have been, or expected it to be 292. But I think there was just a typo on the trades that went to the custodian, but so that's what it was done today. Just this one to add those shares there. And you can see that here, down here for Enphase there. So now these are there. However, I'm looking at this. I don't know why that says added. Because it says added over here, but I don't know. I guess I didn't expect to show this, so I didn't tidy this up. I'm looking though, because this is a strike price of 117, so maybe they didn't. Maybe they made the typo actually making the trade yesterday, and this is not added because this is brand new. I don't know why. Sometimes I do stuff and then I swear Google doesn't save things. But let's see, 117. So let's look at the holdings from yesterday. Yeah, we didn't have 117. The new one that they opened yesterday was 119 strike price. So I guess they just didn't purchase the 292 short call, or not purchase, but they didn't do the 292 short calls yesterday and did 29. And then I guess today they figured out the issue, had to put on the rest of the shares there to equal, and since the stock market went down, I guess they chose a different strike price. This irritates me when things in my workbook don't work the way that I plan for them to work. But anyway, so that was fixed, and we had one other thing here. If you remember, on route, I just happened to notice here that it said 3,694 shares. So come on. So that is fixed here. But alright, so other than that, there were no trades, just a matter of the stock market going down and prices and things changing here. Nope. Had this perfect, and then I moved it. Oh my goodness. I'd got to get through this night. Okay. So we have a firm here. I still didn't change all of my color codes. So all the short calls, unless I say otherwise, expired this weekend. We do have a few that don't expire for a few weeks. But it'll save a few words of me talking to you there. I'm sure sometimes y'all get tired of my voice. But anyway, we have our short call here with a strike price of $35.50, which we're currently under by 10%, but you can also see it's because the stock also dropped by 5% today. Luckily here we are above our synthetic strike price, I guess because we just put that on this week. So we're actually looking good there for that. It's bringing the stock price up 2 cents. If we go to CleanSpark here, our short call strike price is $20. We are 18% below that, but it's because the stock price itself dropped 10% today. Of course, that puts us 6% underneath our synthetic strike price, which is bringing the ULTY stock price down by 4 cents. If we look at coin here, our short call strike price is $2.45. We are under that by 17%. And then, of course, the stock dropped 7% today. We have two synthetic positions here, and we are under the strike prices by 11 and 15%. And it looks like this is costing us roughly 10 cents per ULTY share for those. Then we have Carvana here with our short call with a strike price of $94, and we are underneath that strike price by 12%. And then I don't know why that zero is red. I do know why, because it's under the stock price by 8 cents. But it's that synthetic's not having an impact on the fund just yet. So then if we move on to Enphase here, we have two short calls that expire Friday. Strike price is $117, $119. We are under those by 7 and 9%, and the stock did drop by 4% today. And then if we look at our synthetic positions, we are above 1 by 4 and below 1 by 5, which just so happens to be the one with the majority shares. However, you can see it's not making that much of an impact. Overall, Enphase is bringing the stock down roughly 2 cents. If we go to GigaCloud Technology here, we have a short call that doesn't expire for another 2.5 weeks. $40 strike price, which are currently under by 21%. And then for our synthetic positions, we're above those by 6%, and the stock did drop 6% today. So overall, this is bringing the stock price of ULTY up by 3 cents. And then if we move on to Lyft here, we have a short call with a strike price of $17. We're currently under that by 8%, and the stock came down 4% today. We have two synthetic positions. We're under one strike price by 4%, and we're over one by 4%. We're under the other by 8%. So overall, this is bringing the ULTY stock price down roughly 4 cents. Mind Medicine here, we have a short call that doesn't expire for 2.5 weeks. Strike price is $10, and we are currently under the stock price by 5. Get some coffee. By 5% there. We also have our synthetic positions there that you can see. We're above those by 19 and 6%. So those two are bringing the stock price up 5 cents. However, right now, because our short call is so far out, we have a negative 6 cents on that. So it's overall, Mind Medicine is bringing down the stock 1 cent. Then we have MicroStrategy here with our short call with a strike price of $13.90. We're currently underneath that 23%, so that's great for our short call this week to expire worthless. However, for our synthetics, it's not so good. We're underneath those by 21 and 29%. Therefore, it's bringing the stock price down roughly 23 cents there. And if they had to close these synthetics out, we're looking at like $1 million to do so. If we move on to B. Riley, short call, $42 strike price, which are under by 18%. The stock itself dropped 11% today. And then the synthetic position, we're under by 2%. Right now, it's bringing the stock price down roughly 3 cents a share. Root short call expires at 2.5 weeks. Strike price $75, under that by 7%. Stock rose by 4% today, which then reminds me, remember, after hours, this thing was at like $89. And our strike price for a short call is 75. So not sure what they're going to do with this tomorrow. But you could see that short call for 2.5 weeks from now is bringing the stock price down 10, while the synthetic's bringing the stock up 6 for overall negative 4 cents. And then we go to Sunrun with a short call 11.50, underneath that by 11%. Stock dropped 4% today. We are above our synthetic. Overall, Sunrun is bringing the ULTY stock price up by 1 cent. Then we have the C short call with a strike price of 64. And we are currently under that by 1%, or 81 cents. The stock did go down 2% today. We're above the synthetic by 26%. So overall, C is bringing the stock price up roughly 16 cents a share. SMCI short call, $1,000 strike price. We're under that by 14%. Current is $8.58, but remember we just looked and it had dropped somewhere around $100. It was at 700 and something in after hours due to earnings, which is not good for these synthetic positions here. Right now we're under them 2%. We're going to be under them a lot more than that tomorrow. So overall, you take note, overall we're bringing down the stock ULTY by 4 cents. Tomorrow though, with this and the Bitcoin, and it seemed like something else in this portfolio, I don't know, everything just is going to the downside. Anyway, we're going to move on to Symbiotic here with a short call 42, strike price underneath that by 8%. Stock did drop 4% today. We're looking good on the synthetic. Overall, Symbiotic's bringing the stock price up 2 cents a share. Viking Therapeutics short call, $76 strike price, which we are over by 5%, or $3.58. The stock did come up 6% today. This was one of the 3 that were green. Of course, you look at the synthetic position. Of course, it's the one with the less amount of shares, but it's up 45%, while the other one is up 6%. So overall, synthetics are bringing this up 9 cents. Those totaled together is still a positive 5 cents a share, bringing ULTY up. Then we have Vertiv Holdings here. Strike price of $98. Currently, we're under. What do I see it here? Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm getting too tired. This might be my last video for the night. But Vertiv Holdings strike price is $98. We're underneath that by 5%. But the stock did drop 2% today. Currently, our synthetics looking good, while Vertiv is bringing the stock price up 2 cents a share. Wayfair here, short call expires Friday with a strike price of $58. Currently under that by 14%. The stock did drop 2% today. And our synthetic position with the $60 strike price, we are, we're under by 16%. So the synthetics bring in the stock price down 8 cents a share. So that with a short call, overall Wayfair is bringing down ULTY by 10 cents a share. Then we look at Wolfspeed here, the short call with strike price of $32.50. We're underneath that by 17%. The stock did drop 3% today, and our synthetics looking okay. So overall, Wolfspeed is bringing the stock price up 3 cents a share. All right. Hopefully I try to get through this fairly quickly for you and for me, and hopefully I got something out of this. I think this is going to be my last video, because here at the end of this, I'm just like, I'm like talking and doing this, and I'm looking at the screen, but it's like I'm half asleep or half dead or something. Like I don't even know what I'm saying there for a few seconds. So I do apologize. For some reason, I've been extremely tired the last couple of nights, which is why I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night, but then I was up at 2 o'clock this morning trying to get the videos done before work, and then I still didn't finish until 8:15. So so I was doing videos and spreadsheets for 5 hours this morning. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be doing half of the videos tonight. I've got YBit done, the ULTY daily and roundup, and then now the ULTY trades and holdings. But it looks like the YieldMax single stock stuff is going to have to wait. I have the spreadsheets ready. I just am not going to be able to do it. So I guess I will do those in the morning. I apologize if any of you watching this are wanting to see those tonight. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great night, great day, great morning, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.